Once there lived a man in a small village who was deeply worried about his only son. The boy was careless and lazy. He never worked, never took responsibility, and spent his days wandering aimlessly around the village. One day, the father decided it was time to teach his son an important lesson. He called the boy to him and said gently, "Son, there is a watch inside the cupboard. Bring it to me." The boy opened the cupboard, took out the watch, and handed it to his father. The man examined it carefully and then said, "Take this watch to the market. Show it to everyone you meet and ask them how much they think it is worth." The boy nodded and went to the market. He showed the watch to many people. One man said, "It's worth 500 rupees." Another said, "No, it's worth 1,000. Someone else claimed it was worth 800. Everyone gave a different price. Some opinions matched, others didn't, but no one fully agreed. Confused, the boy returned home and said, "Father, everyone gave me a different price. Some said 500 rupees, some 800, and some 1,000. The father smiled calmly and said, "All right, put the watch back in the cupboard." The next day, the father called his son again and asked him to bring the same watch. When the boy did, the father said something unexpected. "Go to the market again. This time, don't ask people the price of the watch. Ask them the value of the time inside it." The boy was puzzled. He didn't understand what his father meant, but he obeyed. He went back to the market and asked the people he met, "How much do you think the time inside this watch is worth?" People stared at him in confusion. Some laughed. Some waved him away. Others mocked him, saying, "What a foolish question." The boy felt embarrassed and hurt. His head dropped as sadness filled his heart. At last, he stopped in front of a small watch shop. Inside, an old man was carefully repairing watches, his hands steady and calm. When the boy asked him the same question, the old man paused. He looked up, smiled gently, and immediately understood what the boy was truly asking. In a soft voice, he said, "Son, time has no price. You may have millions of rupees, but you cannot buy back even a single second of your life. That is why time must be used wisely." The boy listened in silence. The old man continued, "Time has one weakness and one strength. The weakness is that it keeps passing. The strength is that you decide how to spend it. Every person in this world is given the same 24 hours each day, the rich and the poor alike. The difference is not in how much time they have, but in how they use it." The boy's eyes filled with understanding. Something deep within him changed. He thanked the old man and hurried home. When he told his father everything that had happened, the man smiled with pride and placed his hand on his son's shoulder. From that day on, the boy's life transformed. He began to work hard. He stopped wasting his days. He learned to respect every moment. And he finally understood the true value of time. Friends, time is free for everyone, but it is priceless. You cannot buy it, but you can use it. You cannot save it, but you can spend it. Once it is gone, it never returns. So use your time wisely.